What's up, guys, and welcome back to Torpedoes and Tarantulas, where we have another unboxing today. I got some more new additions. The box arrived earlier this morning, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Now, you will notice the box is already open. I have not been any further than right underneath the styrofoam here because I had an appointment this morning. The box showed up right before my appointment, so I knew the box is going to be sitting for a couple of hours, so I opened it up just to make sure there wasn't a heat pack in there. And there wasn't a heat pack in there, so I just left it. The rest of this video is still going to be a bit rushed. This whole day is just a rush. I've got to get ready to hit the road again for some work tomorrow. Got to travel, and we're leaving in about the next hour, so I'm just trying to get this quickly done because I do not want these animals sitting in my house all day today, overnight, and probably most of the day tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and get them out and get them rehoused. And you can see where the package is from. It is from Fear Not Tarantulas. Care sheet on how to unpack your spiderlings. Now let me look at the invoice because some of you may remember I had a little bit of an issue with Fear Not several months ago where I ended up without a freebie, although I swore I put it on the cart. They claim that I did not, so I did not get that freebie, but it looks like on the invoice everything is there. So let's go ahead and get inside. Get this package opened up, and let's get all of these little spiderlings out because they are all spiderlings. Nothing else in the box. Okay, we have 5 tarantulas here. 3 are of one certain genus and species, and the other 2 are actually freebies. They had a Halloween special going on to where all orders that ship October the 28th, the week of October the 28th, which was yesterday, get a free pumpkin patch tarantula. So I have a Hapalopus species Columbia large form now. That is one of my freebies. And then the other freebie was because of the amount of money that I spent, a certain amount, I was able to get a freebie. This is a Brachypelma species, one that I do not have. This is, although it's cut off, this is a Brachypelma bomi, or the Mexican fireleg. Now, on to the tarantulas that I purchased. I purchased 3 of the same thing. They are a New World arboreal. They are in the Avicularia genus, but I had never heard of them before. I cannot see all of the label on this little vial here, but I'll take it off and show it to you because I'm not going to be able to pronounce this name very well, I don't think. But this is the Avicularia. Hold on, guys. Avicularia azuraclassi or something like that. The powder blue pink toe. Apparently, they're pretty rare in the hobby, but they are similar to the Avic, and the A metallica. So, yeah, it was a species I had never heard of, so I decided that I would get some. They weren't super expensive, so I decided to get 3 and take the chances with possibly getting a female. So there we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 new additions. Sorry about the focus. Okay, I am going to make up some enclosures. We're going to get these guys rehoused, and then I'm going to get ready to hit the road. Hold on, guys. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Mexican fireleg. Get it rehoused. I've just got a simple little, one of those little snack cups with a piece of cork bark with a starter hide underneath it. I'm not sure, but it looks like this thing has molted. Nope, that's the spider itself. Alright, well, sorry about that little guy. Grabbed it by the leg. This is quite a tiny sling. Sorry, I'm out of the shot there was concentrating more on what was in front of me than the camera itself. Apologize for that. Yeah, this little guy is quite tiny. Got a lot of room to grow there. Okay, so let's get this out and see if we can convince it to go into its new home. Yeah, that is a very tiny sling. There we go. And it is pretty active. It was just sleep or something. I don't know. Okay, there we go. There is the first one down. Let's move on. So up next, we will do one of the Avicularia azuraclassi, or however in the world you say that. Oh, and this one's right on the top there. I don't know if you can see that. The light reflecting off my camera screen. I can't really see very well what you guys are seeing. There it is. With the typical Avicularia sling appearance. Let me see if I can convince it to come out. There it is. Now let's, oh, it wants to go back in. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. All right. Those guys are just a little bit bigger than I thought they would be. They were labeled as 3/4 to an inch. And there is the first one down in its new home. Now, keep in mind, guys, these enclosures are probably going to be pretty temporary. Like I said, I'm in a big rush, so I will probably redo them in some more permanent enclosures later on when I get home. But for right now, I'm just trying to get them rehoused because I don't want to leave them in a box for 24 hours or more. So, okay, let's move on. So next up, we will do the pumpkin patch, the Hapalopus species Columbia large. I've got it in a enclosure that has been used for many of my other slings. I'm not sure how big this tarantula is, but it's in a larger container than the rest, so I assumed that it was a little bit bigger. We will find out. Oh, wow. This enclosure is way too big for that sling, guys. Hold on. I've got to go get another enclosure. All right, so I've got a smaller enclosure. Not exactly sure why they put this thing in such a large enclosure for such a tiny little sling, but whatever. So we will go ahead and get the tissue out. Boy, that thing wasn't packed in there very tightly either. Could have been just jostled all over the place. It does appear to be fine though, so that's a good thing. Yep, it is fine. But boy, is that tiny. I've got to admit, I think this is one of the smallest slings that I have ever had. But of course, it was a freebie, so I can't really complain about that. But I will definitely have to keep a close eye on this tiny little guy because that's a pretty small sling. So there we go. We have got 2 more left to do. Let's get those done so I can get out of here. Up next is the next Avic, Avicularia azuraclassi number 2 of 3. Let's get it out and into its new home. It does not want to go. This one definitely does not want to go. And that's not a good thing, especially when you're in a rush and you have one that doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. and right down into the new enclosure. There is Avicularia azuraclassi number 2. Let's move on to the last one. And now for the last edition of the day here. This is Avicularia azuraclassi number 3. Let's see if it will come out much easier than the last one did. And it was facing the wrong way, so it has to back out of the file and does not want to go. Oh, there we go. It is out. And into its new enclosure. And there we go, guys. There are my new additions, all of them now safely in a new home. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and a comment. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. Share this video with your friends, guys. I've got to go now, but don't forget, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great day, a great night wherever you are. God bless.